You feel like you're
not
go
that
ahead.
you maybe were consciously thinking of it coming into this season, but was it maybe in the back of your mind that you were going to do whatever you could to make this as memorable of a season for Marvin as possible, seeing as how it might be the only one that you two were playing together, or is it just kind of worked out that way?
Yeah, obviously coming off the year that he had last year, there's a lot of expectation around him. But I think in the offseason, the biggest thing that we did was just put the work in. And then, I think obviously he's a great player, and anytime you can get the ball in his hands, good things happen. And I think that's just a result of how good of a player he is. And, I say it all the time, I'm spoiled just, with all the talent I have around me, all the weapons I have. But for sure, knowing, it's a long time coming, just playing high school together and then coming here and kind of seeing the whole thing, play out is pretty sweet.
Last question. I don't know if you believe this, quarterback getting into a groove in the pocket.
Yeah, no, I think there definitely is. I think anytime early on in the game, you can get some completions going and kind of get the flow a little bit, understand what the defense is trying to do, as well as what you're trying to do in offense. I think that helps a lot, and so I think we did a good job coming out strong and putting points over the board. I think anytime you can score that first touchdown, I think that's just a huge momentum boost.
When you're in that groove, can you kind of acknowledge it at all, or are you aware that you're in that groove, and how does that maybe change the way you're moving as you're throwing the ball back there?
Yeah, no, I think you can definitely feel when things are clicking. I think just the whole offense changed, and I think I wouldn't be able to do that with 10 guys around me. I think it takes the run game, obviously it takes the protection up front, it takes the guys making contested catches. So I think really just the quarterback's success is kind of dependent on the offense around him, and obviously here, there's not a better group of guys. So anytime you can get things rolling like that early on, it's going to be a good day for the offense.
That flip pass you had to Cade, just like what happened? How did you end up finding him?
Yeah.
Just like pick us through that.
Yeah, so obviously, not exactly how we drew it up. They ran a pretty good defense with the play we had called, and went to my first few reads and they weren't open. Just tried to scramble up, and Cade made a good play. Just kind of slipping through there, and just kind of backyard football-ish. Just flipped it to him. He made a good play, handling it, and I think he picked up a first down in that play. Obviously not something you draw for exactly practice. I think we're just, out there kind of playing backyard football.
When you guys go over that on film, I guess, what's the reaction from the coaches?
Just be careful. Obviously, you want to play free, you want to play loose, and you want to trust your instincts, but at the same time, as long as you're taking care of the ball, it's good. And especially early on in the game, just, making sure that you're not putting the ball at risk there, which, I felt, in the moment, just kind of the reaction play was, a safe kind of play there. And obviously, Cade did a great job of picking up some yards.